I travelled among unknown men. This is a poem written by William Wordsworth. That's part of Lucy poem series. Okay. So I travelled among unknown men. Is told by the poet speaker, who can be William Wordsworth. Here in this context, we'll be considering him to be William Wordsworth. Why it is? Because William Wordsworth had just before writing that poem, he was in Germany. Okay, so that's why it can be thought that is spoken by William Wordsworth himself. Okay, I travelled among unknown men, mean that William Wordsworth was in foreign land. Okay, where he did know none. So that's why he was travelling in unknown land, and where the people are totally unknown to him. Okay, he did not know anybody. So he travelled among unknown men in lands beyond the sea. In lands beyond the sea has been used in order to show the level of distance. Okay, like we do say, in order to make understand the distance that is crossing so many rivers, so many seas and rivers. This is what he is trying to do. It's like in lands beyond the sea. Mean to try to understand the distance of his from his own native land. He was in a land which was unknown to him, which was a foreign land, and that was beyond the sea. The distance was that far. Okay. Not England did I know till then. What love I bore to thee. Okay. When he is in foreign land, when he is too far from his own country, he is now thinking that he never could understand his own land if he weren't here. Okay, so it means that he is saying that his distance from his own land, which is now giving him a pain, and now he is feeling the distance so much suffocating. But at the same time, he understands that he had never understood, never felt, or never loves England in the way he is loving now, because he is now too far from his native country. Okay, this is what happens when you have something, you do not understand the value of it unless you lose it. Okay, when you are far from something, then you will understand the value of it. That's what. So he was in his native land, he was in his native land, which is England, for a long time, but still he did not understand how much he loved it, how much he had emotions for it. But once he was far from it, he understood the value of it. Okay, so welcome back to Let's Know Pro. We will be today doing I Travelled Among Unknown Men. Okay, this is part of Lucy poem series. Although here Lucy comes much more later in the last stanza, but still Lucy is the resonating theme. So it's part of Lucy poem series where 5 poems are available. We have already covered 2 and we'll be doing this third one. Okay, so before I start, those who are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel to watch such series. We always come back with such series which are student friendly, and student always demand these things. Okay, so the first stanza was talking about William Wordsworth's pain when he was in Germany, in a foreign land far from his own country, which was far beyond of the sea. The distance was too much when you compare it from his own country, and he is now thinking that he understand how much he loved his own country. He now understand how much rich his own country, how much beautiful his own country. Because why? Because he is now too far off it. Okay, this is what. Tis now the second part. Tis past that melancholy dream, not will I quit thy shore. A second time, for still I seem to love the more and more. So now he understood how much he loves his own country. Now after this realization, he said that now it would be past, like the he's staying in Germany, it would be past. Never he will again come in Germany, nor he'll go to any other foreign country. Okay, he'll be in his own country. Okay, to love it more and more. Okay, so there won't be second time that he will be in Germany, he will be in any other country, but he would be in his own land, thus England, and he will love it more and more. Among thy mountains did I feed the joy of my desire. He is now explaining the beauteous part of his own country. What are the things he loves about his own country? It's like he is loving the mountain, and he felt the mountain. He felt the joy of his desire in the mountain. And she I cherished stand her will beside an English fire. Okay, she I cherished is who? Yes, Lucy. She I cherished is the Lucy, the woman he loved. We already talked in the first two poems. Okay, so she I cherished turned her wool and beside an English fire. Like she was also part of this England. No, she lived here, she died here, she had lived her bestest time here. Okay, and this is what it is. Talking about. That's the third stanza. Fourth stanza said that thy morning showed, thy night concealed the bowers where Lucy played, and thine too is the last green field that Lucy I served. Okay, so it's saying that there is the England where in morning, where in night Lucy was in playing. Lucy lived in here only. Lucy saw the morning or saw the night in England. Thine too is the last green field, and here in the green field or the lea or the meadow where Lucy's I served the last, because Lucy died here. So the place I told, although it's talking about his own pain because he is far away from his own country, but it is related to the Lucy because he loves his country, not because that he was there, he was lived there, he was native of that country, and his own motherland. That was reason, that was very firm deep reason. But another reason, a special, a beautiful reason was that that's the country where Lucy lived, that's the country where Lucy took her last breath, and that's the country where Lucy played, and Lucy's life had been there. So that's what, that's why it is part of the Lucy series. Okay, so after finishing the poem, you have seen what the poem was talking about. Okay, the whole poem was talking about the poet speaker, how he felt after leaving his own country. Okay, the pain, the sufferings were going on his heart. Okay, and he understood that if he had never lived his own country, he could never understood that how much he loves his own country. Okay, this is what happens if you sometimes feel like that you are not understanding something. Okay, like the value of some person, value of something. Okay, you try to be away from it for a few days and you'll understand the value of it, because you'll start missing it. Okay, and this is what it happens, because when I was far from my own city, because I was studying, so but I felt the same, the homesickness and all, it is quite natural. Okay, then only you do understand how much you love, because you knew always you love, but the level you do not know, the level only you'll be understanding when you are far from it. Okay, and then you do understand, you do feel like William Wordsworth, that the mountain or the cherry stand, her will and everything, you'll feel that this is what, and you'll to say that I'll not live again and I love my own country more and more. Okay, this is what he says, that he'll not live a second time, there won't be second time, he'll be in his own country and he'll love it more and more. And another reason he had given, that it's the place where Lucy was present, it's the place where Lucy lived, this is the place where Lucy I with the last. Okay, so this is what we did find the context of Lucy. So when we are interpreting Lucy as a woman whom William also loved, there we understand that Lucy was a woman who lived here, died here. But when we are contextualizing Lucy as in kind of inspiration, ideal or muse to William Wordsworth writing, then it is like it is the place England where he started writing, it is the place where he became a poet, it is the place where his imagination took its extreme breath, and it is the place where he started losing his creativity. Okay, so that's why it's very much important for him. Okay, and this is what, along with this poem is ending We'll soon be back with the next poem, and for the time being, be excited to read the next poem with me, okay? And those who are new to channel, subscribe it, like it, share it. Sharing is very much good to do. And if you have any doubts, write it in the comment section. And another thing you would do, if you can, is hype. You can do it, and you can even join my paid classes which are available. If you want to know more about this, you can message me in my WhatsApp. So many students have already enrolled. You can enroll too. And another thing I would be telling that this is a channel which is dedicatedly made for UG English literature, although we do provide notes too if you want only notes, and we even prepare for entrance exams like Jadavpur and other, and even we prepare students for GATE exams. Okay, so the GATE exams are coming near, and even for SAT exams, WB SAT. So you may contact me if you want to be enrolled. Okay, and the next video will be coming soon. For the timing, stay connected, and thank you for watching. We'll soon be back.